Imo State government reacts to the report of renaming Imsu to Kyari University. Mr. Ogunwike Nwachukwu, the chief press secretary to Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, has finally reacted to the report of renaming of Imo State University (IMSU) to the Buhari's chief of staff Mallam Kyari University. The viral statement was contained in a press release allegedly signed by Mr. Nwachukwu and obtained by the Breaking Times. Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State has hinted that plans are in place to rename the state-owned Imo State University to Mallam Kyari University. The governor made this call when the management staff of the university, led by the Vice Chancellor, Professor Adaobi Obasi, paid him a visit at Executive Chamber of the Imo State government. The government went on to say that Mallam Kyari played a pivotal role in the liberation of Imo State and no gesture is too big for a man who died as a patriot. The governor also said that consultations are underway with relevant stakeholders. The governor urged the management staff of Imsu to live up to expectations while pointing out that his administration is very committed to quality education in the state. The university management, through the vice chancellor, commended the governor for a job well done so far. She also called on all and sundry to support His Excellency to succeed. Reacting over the publication, the chief press secretary to Governor Uzodinma, Ogunwike Nwachukwu, said he never signed such press release and should not in any way be attributed to him. He urged the public to disregard the information as fake, adding that the statement was not issued by the Imo State government. Thank you for listening to this news. Ha, it better be. It better be a fake report, because I've said it in my other video that the people of Imo State, their reaction is going to be bitter, is going to be tough, is going to be violent. The people of Imo State are not going to take it easy. Believe you me, they will frustrate your government if you dare try it. How can you um, think of saying doing such a thing? You inaugurated an emir in Imo State. Nobody said anything. They allowed you. Now you want to convert the Imo State University, the Igbo the Igbos the Igbo University, the Igbo old university. You want to convert it. You want to rename it to a name of a northerner. Do you know what it means? It's a very big blow on the cheek. Meaning that you are gradually selling off Imo State to the northerner. You are not only selling it off, but you are gradually Islamizing the state. But you don't know. The one that you have done, the Imo people are still trying to see how to undo that error. I want to say this: the people of Imo State should be very, very watchful. They should be very, very watchful. They should watch seriously on Governor Uzodinma and all of his steps. This is administration. I will say that the administration is a very careless one. Yes, it's a very careless one, because it doesn't. I don't think it takes it seeks for professional advice before making any decision. I don't think it does that. But if it doesn't, he should try his best to do that. He should try his best to do that because it doesn't pay. Imo is the Igbo owned state. So everything that belongs to that state belongs to the Igbos. Everything, the land, the road, the food, the university. He should not ever think um, doing anything that will bring the the picture of any northerner or any Muslim, any other region aside from the Igbo. Can you imagine? He should not make the Imo people to regret giving him any support. They don't like him before. He knows that. They don't like him before. They are just trying to see how to manage his administration. So he should be very careful. He should be very careful with this his administration. So I want to say this. The people of Imo State should be very, very careful with with this governor Uzodinma because his administration is very careless. He's a very careless administration to the extent that he takes decisions that are not favorable at all. He takes decisions without consulting professional advice. A decision that will mar the people of Imo State and also the government of Imo State. So they should be careful and be watchful. Whenever they discover any foul play or any foul decision from Governor Uzodinma, they should raise an alarm immediately. They should raise an alarm immediately. They should not wait for anything. They should raise an alarm because enough is enough. They can't be eating their cake and having it. Why? So many things have happened in the past, yet they refuse to learn their lesson. Why would they be allowing themselves to be pushed around? Why? Especially the Governor Uzodinma. Is it because he was not elected but was appointed? Yes, his government is by appointment. He was not elected. He was pushed into the position. So I want to say that they should be very, very careful and be watchful. They should not allow themselves to be used. They should not allow themselves to be intimidated. They should not allow themselves to be pushed. See what is happening. See what is happening. Look at Kyari and and the end of his life. Did he know that any of this is going to happen to him? He never. But look at today. That is why anything anyone is doing, that person should be very, very careful and be mindful because of tomorrow. Because tomorrow is very big. Nigeria as a country on its own is selfish. It's selfish. So to whosoever that is in Nigeria that want to manage the country need to be careful, need to be extraordinarily careful. So my viewers, a word they say is enough for the wise. Whosoever have ears to hear. This is my little comment. So I will allow you to come in with your own comments. So don't forget to leave them behind. Click on the subscription buttons as well as bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.